Jared, can you do a class on online dating? I'm like, online dating? I'm like, can I tell you something? He's like, yeah. I'm like, my wife met me on JDate. First thing I do a class on online dating. I'm a product of it. So the first thing I gotta get out of the way is that I'm a product of it. A little bit about myself, for those who know me from just being in Israel with me shortly, or for schmoozing with me the last couple of minutes, or from third degree, or from just this last couple of seconds. I grew up in Thornhill, traditional Jewish lifestyle, went to Charlton Public School, Vaughan Secondary School, York University, eyebrow rings, spiky hair, muscles. It was a good time. It lasted about 5 minutes. I got more involved Jewishly in university, not so much in the teaching aspect. I was really more involved with like Israel issues on campus. You notice there were some issues at York. I don't know if anybody's been to York or noticed there's been some issues there, but there is issues there. And so I took it upon myself to sort of get involved with that. I eventually decided I would take an Israel trip. I went on the Israel trip, thought it was very interesting. Came back, started learning, getting more involved, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And here I am. Something like that. And yeah, I had the great fortunate opportunity of making a sarcastic remark to Shlomo. You guys know Shlomo? So me and Shlomo Bazago work series, I think executive something. He's an executive something though, he's a good guy. We both worked together at a high school program called Torah High. And so we were having like an intermission. And I said, Shlomo, how's that jump thing you're doing going? You know, kind of like a, you know, maybe almost a sarcastic remark. I really wasn't interested in anything else. And he's like, actually, we need somebody for our, first trip. I'm like, oh, okay, because I know a lot of young Jewish people. Maybe I'll find somebody for you. And so the rest kind of became history from that conversation. It ended up being that he found me, and everything went so well on the first trip that they decided to bring me back for the second trip, which is where I got to meet some of these fine gentlemen. All these fine gentlemen taking pictures here. Yeah, and thank goodness they thought that it would be interesting if I teach them these classes, since I have a very quirky Jewish sort of background. A lot of the stuff that we'll probably be talking about I've probably been through, especially JD. I gave a class on the trip about love and relationships. And so before we get into this whole online dating thing, I have an interesting question. Maybe this could probably take up like 6 or 7 weeks, but how do we define love? What is love?